Hi guys, today let's have a little bit closer look at this Hilife Ultrasonic Humidifier. What's special here is the very large tank, large amount of output. It has also humidity control, so it doesn't just put out all the water when it's not needed. If you set this device to a certain humidity level, it will keep it exactly there. With the large water tank, it can last up to 30 hours, but when it's needed, it can put out up to 300 milliliters per hour, which is definitely a lot. But of course you have to know this is an ultrasonic humidifier. It's not like an evaporative system. It's not using steam. So whatever you have in the tank, it will put it out into the air. So you have to really make sure that this thing is clean and free of bacteria. But it's still a very interesting device. So I'm going to show you what's in the box, how to set it up, and how to use it. The packaging comes even with this seal. So let's open, see what we get. Comes with good protection, easy to remove. Comes with this full user manual. You can see 14 pages of detailed information. There's luckily not a lot of preparation needed, but of course we have to remove all the tape. For example, this one here, which keeps it together. Then we can remove the lid. What's good here is that we have a really wide opening for easy filling up and easy cleaning. And so inside we have also the power supply. So here we are. Power supply cable is really long, that's important. And then also make sure that you remove this tape down here. We have one on this side and also one on this side. Oh, there are even 3 of them. So finally we can remove the tank. There's even this drying patch here inside. And then we have to remove this cushion here because this swimmer has to be free floating. So the machine can find out if there is enough water or not. And when the water level is too low, the machine will stop as a safety precaution. That's also good. Here's some important information that we keep this dry and free of water. Okay, so we plug it in here. Then we put the tank on top of it. We have to align this opening here with this outlet. And now we can start filling it with water. And so you can see how much we can fill. That was a huge bucket of water and it's still not full. Of course, make sure that you're not overfilling, especially not putting water here inside. But the good thing is that this part is even higher than the outside. So if you are really adding too much water, it will flow to the outside and not to the inside. So we are covering it and we are already ready to start it. And so we have basically 4 buttons. We can turn it on. These are sensor buttons. And already after a couple of seconds, it starts producing the humidity. You can see that here, quite strong already, but of course we can make it stronger. We have this button where we can adjust the fog level in 3 different levels. First we had 1, now that's level 2. You can see there's a lot. And now we can increase even to 3. And so you can see how much this is. There's really a lot of moisture now coming out. This is the 300 milliliter per hour. You can see it's absolutely crazy. We can produce so much fog here inside that I barely can see my hand. So I turn this down again. When we push again, goes back into level 1. Then we have also a sleep setting. You can see you can run this during the night, especially maybe on level 1 where it's pretty quiet. I stopped talking here for a little bit so you can hear how quiet this is. There's really not much to hear. And now with the sleep setting, the display is turned off for better sleep. But I turn it on, of course, again. So let's go a little bit closer so you can see the display a little bit better because there's a lot of information. You can see that again, the sleep setting, the different levels. By the way, we cannot only turn off the display, we can also make it silent. So usually you will hear a beeping when you change something, but when we long press here on the sleep button, it will go into quiet mode. So when we change now something, there's nothing to hear. Also good thing here in the display, it shows us if the humidity is in a good comfortable level. So if the humidity is between 40 and 70%, we will see this smiley here, so you don't have to remember numbers. And then we have the most important button, that's the humidity button. You can see we have it now on a manual setting on level 3. We have a humidity of 59%. But now when we change it, for example, to a target of 40, you can see because the current humidity is higher than the target, it reduces the amount of fog to level 1 automatically. It doesn't stop fully because that would drop then the humidity too much. So it leaves it on level 1, and as soon as the current humidity drops below the target, it will increase the fog to level 2. But we can also go back to manually while holding for more than 2 seconds. You can see now the target humidity is off, and you can see already a lot of fog from level 3 coming down. So I would say overall a really solid implementation of an ultrasonic humidifier. So from my side, I would say a pretty solid implementation of an ultrasonic humidifier. Comes with this huge tank, a lot of functions, easy to clean, comes even for a super low price. But of course it's an ultrasonic humidifier, so you have to make sure that you're always using very clean water. That's the key here. But if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.